Start recording for YouTube. Hi YouTube, welcome back to Satisfactory. We're actually gonna get started back into this. There's nothing really to update, nothing really to do besides ow! Bitch! Bitch! Go and eat, Vanro. My content's not worth it. You get to go and celebrate your birthday. The only major thing to cover right now is that the human here has a ow. Hey! Hey! Yeah, you're enjoying that now a lot, aren't you, Venom? Now that you realize you can actually hurt me. The human here has actually gone ahead and, worked on getting us the blueprint maker, which apparently is right the fuck here. Have you actually attempted to use this yet or not?
Nope, I have not.
Hey, don't call lasagna a bitch. Lasagna's fucking great. How do you think my booba got so big? Lasagna be good. Okay. Oh, you're over at Cole. Okay, so my big recommendation right now. My big recommendation right now. Actually, maybe getting Legends Mark 3 is the worst idea. But my recommendation right now is to set up a blueprint for the foundry. Because it would honestly work best in this case scenario. Yeah, it is how you make steel.
Okay.
And here's the reason why you're going to want to do that rather than going to buy more steel. Because we're going to instantly produce steel stuff. So basically, obviously the only thing you need to know is, obviously you can see it's nicely gridded, which is super fucking nice. It's a 4x4. You can technically make this bigger with mods, but obviously we're not doing that shit right now. And
Okay, also,
one other thing you...
real quick, you're popping a lot right now as you speak.
Oh shit, am I?
Yep.
I didn't change any settings.
Yep, I know, but for some reason you're literally, as you speak entirely, it's popping.
Is that just for Discord or is that for everything?
I didn't hear it while I was on the stream.
That's what I'm wondering right now. Okay, so I'm monitoring my own audio. Okay. That's fine. Ow. Okay, so it looks like my audio is fine on stream, so that's pretty okay. But you're saying I'm still popping even now?
Yes.
Okay. Let me... Is any of my, like... Did any of my shit turn off? No, I've got everything still on. Alright, let's see if I just leave and come back. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay, how about now?
Still doing it.
Still doing it? Ugh. Shit. I'm wondering if the only way to fix that is like either restarting the PC or just restarting Discord. I'm gonna try restarting Discord first.
Okay.
Okay. Closing Discord. Reopening Discord. Before I do anything, make sure it actually is capturing correctly. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is popping. Oh, I hear it on this side now too. I just realized you guys could hear that. That sucks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, why is it popping? Oh my god, it's popping really badly too. Uh-oh. Ooh. Is there something wrong with the mic settings? Okay, so I can hear it on my end too when I play it back on Discord. That sucks.
Oh, jeez.
Why is it doing that? Is my game fucked up? No, it shouldn't be. I haven't touched my microphone.
Yeah, for a second there I wasn't doing it.
Is it because I'm too close to the mic?
It could be you may need a pop filter or something.
I already have a pop filter. Well, not like a good pop filter. It's the pop filter that comes with the microphone, but I mean, it is still a pop filter. I mean, I pushed it away from me. I don't know. I pushed it away from me. Is it any better, or is it still just as bad?
It's happening less often, much less often.
Okay, so it's a volume thing. If I lower my own volume, will that fix it? Input volume, drop it to like 80%.
It's helping more, yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll drop it to 60. Is it still happening, but just a lot less?
Even less, yes.
I guess the question would be, how far do you think I can go? I've dropped 40% so far.
And I've turned you up to 200% on Discord.
Ugh.
It's happening a lot less, and it's much less annoying, so I deal with this.
Okay, I put myself at 50. I'll drop myself that fucking low. Ugh, that's grossly disgusting. I am so sorry.
All good.
Okay, but yeah, so obviously the biggest important thing that you ever need to know for the blueprint maker here, wherever you are, somewhere in that mess of chaos and spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm grabbing some building supplies so I can build everything there if it comes around. That's what I need.
So the only thing you need to know is this table is considered the front of the blueprint maker. The reason I say that is because when you go to place down a blueprint, a little arrow will appear noting the front of it. So just always note that that's the front. So if you ever want to build things from backwards forwards, obviously you go from the back to the front. Yeah. But obviously, as you could probably think of, a blueprint literally just copies whatever you do in here. So if you make a build, you just copy it. And what's super nice is that if you go into here with the blueprint designer, obviously you'll be able to name it, you'll be able to write a description, you can put like an image, you'll put a background color, a background label, and all this kinds of shit. If you go to where it says undefined, that is your blueprint folder, which you can organize by adding big old categories, or you can just add subcategories, and it gets very complicated. Now, I do want to preface this though, that category subcategory thing is only game per game basis. I don't know if they're going to fix that in 1.0, but if you say transfer those blueprints into a different game, it's just going to all go into undefined. They're not going to go with their subcategories, which kind of sucks.
That's just annoying as hell.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping they fix that in 1.0, but I don't know. But obviously, at that point, I highly recommend making yourself a Foundry blueprint where you can set it up so that you can just slap it down and make it work. And big hint, you know how you can make it do like, oh, I want to do steel and I can undergrade it so like it's only doing 30 per minute or something like that. That stays.
Oh, it saves those many settings too?
Yep.
Nice.
So if you want to, you could literally save a build for just iron and always save that as iron in your menu. If you just want to slap down smelters that go into constructors and instantly pop out iron plates, you can do that. You just have to build it.
Nice.
And obviously, as you can see, it is also, if I remember correctly, it's 8 walls high. So it's 24 meters high, I think. So you can actually build up. So that is also an idea if you get it. But yeah, my super big recommendation right now is you work on making... Ow! Besides beating the shit out of me with Pokeballs, make a Foundry blueprint because you're going to want to make steel ASAP, both for the Logistics Mark III and because, honestly, this is where you're going to see why it somehow is easier to set up steel than it is reinforced plates. Okay, in the meantime, I'll work on getting logistics by hand for you. Also, hello there, and keeping the meme alive as always. You missed me getting hit when you're the one who fucking hit me.
I'll give you all the coal and steel I have so far in this little chest so that you can go off what I'm already done.
Good, thank you. I need that. A lot.
Okay, everything I've been worked so far on that is in the chest.
Okay. Oh, you also have extra steel pipes. That's good. Actually, the stream is paused on your end. What the fuck? I don't know. Fuck. I'm here now, and that's all that fucking matters. Okay, how many steel ingots do I got right now? I have 369. Jesus. You know what? Let's. Okay. That means I need 500. 575. Okay. Means I still need more iron and more coal. I cannot wait for you to fall in love with blueprints. Blueprints are amazing. Let me really quickly.
Nothing I need in there, so it's just gonna be in here.
I do hope everyone be doing good today. It was a simple day, I guess, in essence, for me. I had a headache for most of the fucking morning, so I'm glad that cleared up before I got on stream. Or else I would have just absolutely bashed my fucking skull in.
Oh, foundry, okay. Done. Oh. Okay, I need more rotors and steel frames.
There might be a moment I hijack yours just to give you one very optimized build for iron plates, just because it'll give you a good idea as to what the power of blueprints could be if you hyper optimize them.
Neat.
Alright, time for me to stand still for the next 20 fucking minutes.
Good time for you to chat.
Yep. Good time for me to chat into supper. Oh, I saw my orange slug. I should probably go actually make that work.
I just with that question of the day done up, I'm gonna from yesterday's question of the day, the one I was able to think of while I was at work today was when it comes to bad movie descriptions was a man fails to save his wife from dying. I'm not to be able to say it all in one go. Yeah, a man fails to save his wife from dying because either though he helped kill all of his co-workers, especially the interns.
Okay, I guess then my question instantly, since you had to ask this question last time, would I be fucking
Say what now?
Would I have seen this movie?
You've definitely seen this movie.
I have seen this movie. Man fails to save his wife despite helping to kill all his co-workers.
Especially the interns.
Especially the interns. I have for sure seen this movie. A man fails to save his wife. Holy crap. I'm like trying to think, what movies have I seen that a man tries to save his wife? Well, I mean, besides like every fucking superhero flick ever. A man tries to save his wife. despite killing all his co-workers, especially the interns. Holy shit! I can't eat, like, killed all his co-workers, especially the interns. That you saying that, especially, I feel like that's a dead giveaway, but I can't fucking.
Just
Like, I'm trying to get those separate pieces. Kills his co-workers, especially the interns. Fails to save his wife. It feels like Taken, but it's obviously not Taken. Taken's the daughter. Terminator 2, isn't it? Because that's John Connor and his mom. What the fuck? Murphy fails to save his wife. It's not Fury. It's not Pacific Rim. Is it a movie I've recommended to you before and or talked about avidly?
nope.
Oh, okay. Damn, that unfortunately widens the list. Fuck me. What fucking... What fucking movie? I'm at least gonna keep thinking until I finish crafting the ship, but like, I fails to save his wife. It's the fucking thing that's just sticking around. Like, in my head, it's like, that's, like, you should know that. That's very obvious, but oh my god. Bury the light. It's not a song, it's a movie. It's fucking awesome, though. It's really fucking funny. Oh, it's your answer to the question of the day. All right, sorry, Cthulhu. You know what? Fair enough. Bury the light is definitely a song that can go with a lot of fucking things. Especially that one line of "I am the storm that is approaching." That one fucking line goes with near enough everything. Maybe Devil Trigger. There's I forget what the line is, but there's like 2 lines in there that go really well with almost everything. Fails to save his wife. I feel like I'm also red herring this. Like, that's a very small subplot that I'm getting too clung on to.
Okay. So I'll restate it. He fails to save his wife from dying, despite helping to kill all of his coworkers, especially the interns.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is I feel like I'm focusing too much on each individual piece as a red herring. My God. Again, I'm trying to think this out.
Over a bit, but that's the best I can think of for that analogy.
Yeah, I just, oh my God. Yeah, Bear the Light's a fucking incredible song. The song for me, though, while not necessarily a song, the Pacific Rim theme, just that, just fucking goes with any badass moment is so fucking good. That movie, for being so forgotten as it is just, that soundtrack is unbelievable. It's so fucking good. Okay, is it an action movie?
Let me look at that for a I don't know if that should define things.
Oh, okay, so it's a little bit of a mix. Ooh.
No, I just don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
Try again.
Especially, I know it's gonna be something obvious. Okay, I'll do the first 2 ones. It's an action and a space opera.
Action space opera?
It'll make sense once you find out what it is.
Fails to save his wife. Well, okay, I guess that makes it a space opera. Fails to save his wife, Action space opera. Godzilla?
No.
Okay, because the dude at the beginning of the movie, his wife dies, he fails to save her, and a majority of his coworkers all fucking die because of the Muto's birth. Action space drama. What the actual fuck? Interstellar? No, he doesn't kill. He doesn't kill anybody. Well, technically, he gets one person killed, but that was an accident. Action space drama doesn't save their wife. What in the fuck? Hey, big hint. You can stack splitters on top of splitters.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that, actually.
Yes.
I was going to do that.
Yeah, I'm noticing how wide you're making this. I'm like, why are you making this so wide? Because you're definitely not gonna need this.
Okay, maybe I don't bet a bit too far forward. Or do you mean even like without doing the conveyor belts?
No, mostly just because they're spaced out so much, and I'm looking at they're so spaced out. Just the machines themselves. This is one of the few machines that, quite frankly, you're not gonna get like a perfect line. Because even if you slap the conveyors and mergers dead center, you'll never get a real perfect lineup, honestly. Unless you really finicky the shit, it's just not gonna happen. Mostly due to the fact that obviously, as I said, you can stack the splitters and mergers. So you're gonna have to go from one level down, and obviously going from one level down, it doesn't necessarily go straight. Unless you put in the effort to do conveyor lifts and shit like that. I mean, that's a straight curve if you want it to be. Oh no, it's not a straight curve, never mind. Action space opera. What in the fuck? That's the worst part too, is you're saying it's gonna be blatantly obvious when the answer is there, but I just...
It very much will be. It very much will be.
Action space opera. What the hell? I'll load up your reinforced plates with more iron plates, by the way.
Thank you.
Honestly, I got nothing. Tell me, what the fuck is this?
Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith.
Wait, that counted a fucking opera? Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, Star Wars has always been called a space opera.
No fucking way! I need to see this. I need to see this. No fucking way they're classified as a fucking space opera.
Yep, action, space opera, war, fantasy, science fiction, drama, adventure.
Where the fuck are you finding this? Because I'm seeing nothing that says anything beyond science, fiction, and fantasy.
I just typed Star Wars Episode 3 genre, and it came up with that, and I've always heard it as a space opera.
I've never, ever heard it as a fucking genre. Or in that kind of genre. What the space opera? What are you talking about? Okay, I'll accept drama. I'm not gonna accept space opera. I am not.
George Lucas will have some words with you then.
Yeah, I will have some fucking words, because opera is fucking musical crap, you son of a bitch.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Opera is a form of theater in which music is a fundamental component and dramatic roles are taken by singers. No one sings in Star Wars.
That's not what a space opera is either.
Why? Why is the English language so fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Are you really telling me that space opera is just a fucking drama put in space?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Yeah, why is the genre called space opera? I'm so fucking interested.
I put it down the rabbit hole. I'm not sorry.
You fucking have. You fucking have. Because I'm now very fucking mad that Star Wars is classified as a space opera. Not because it is, apparently. Because apparently fuck it is. But because space opera makes no fucking sense of the term. It was coined in 1941 by a fan writer and author. Fuck yourself. I hate this. That's so fucking dumb. Space opera literally is. I mean, it's called space drama. It's so fucking stupid. That's so fucking dumb. Are you really making a second container worth of wire and cable?
Yep.
By the way, this is why it's so good to automate this early, because, or at least have some form of automation early, because I'm about to just get all this shit completed for next thing. Usually.
No, yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I think I'll burn through what milestones I can get you while you're working on that. Especially given the fact that I can't rapid fire through them anyways, because for some reason they have the fucking drop pod thing, the timer. Okay, hey.
Yeah.
No. Get rid of the constructors. You're going to want to just go piece by piece. Yes, you can make total blueprints of everything, but I super highly recommend start one piece at a time.
So besides that, do you approve?
I mean, it could be better, but at the very least, for what it's worth, it'll work.
What would you do differently then?
Well, first off, I'll tell you right now, you can fit 3 of these together in one shot. And then second off, you can optimize the
But they
thing.
can only take 45 of each of them, and if you're going from a 120, though, I'm guessing what? Are you basing this off like the second level miner or something?
No. I'm basing off of level 1.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? Did you forget already that you can underpower these?
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's why I said you can save those settings. Plus, why I'm saying is that you can fit 3 foundries in a single blueprint.
Okay, well, here we go again.
So, but honestly, hey, before you do that, if you want to, and this is not a bad idea, I do this also, keep this blueprint but save it and make sure you label it as only 2 foundries. That way, if you only need 2 foundries, you just slap down this blueprint rather than having to place down the 3, delete it, and fix it. Hence why I'm saying start piece by piece.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Which
2 found.
Yeah, which in that concept, if you want to, in like I said, in that same instance, you can do 1 foundry setup, 2 foundry setup, 3 foundry setup. Same thing with the smelters, same thing with the constructors, same thing with everything else. If you want to go that in depth, so you always have something to place down instead of being like, oh, I have to do that manually, always good to do. It's how I end up with like 70 something blueprints, because I literally have a blueprint where it's just 2 smelters, 3 smelters, 4 smelters stacked together. 1 constructor, 2 constructors, 3 constructors, 4 constructors, etc., etc. I make them so impossibly thorough that no matter what situation I need, I have a build for it. Also, if you are already setting these to steel, also make sure that you mark it in the details that it's already set to steel, because obviously if you try to just slap down 2 foundries, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna slap these down. You're not gonna remember that they're already set to steel. Which is a good idea in my opinion. That's why what I do is I change the actual icon of the thing to whatever it's producing automatically. So that way, even if you just call it, 2 foundries, you can call something else 2X foundries, because you can't have the same name. You can at least look at it and see, oh, 1 is just foundries and 1 is producing steel, etc., etc. Redundancy is not redundant when it's necessary. Oh, fuck, I didn't have enough stuff.
How do I go back and clear something that's already been here?
Define.
Never mind, I'm just gonna do this.
Do you want to clear the whole thing?
No, I was just thinking of clearing the one that had I created first. You know, that had
Okay, well, first off, if you save with the exact same name, it'll give you a pop-up that it's going to overwrite whatever you had before that. So if you're just saving over the same blueprint over and over again, you can do that. But if you just want to get rid of a blueprint in general, then as soon as you're done with that, open up your build menu. Upper right, there is a blueprints tab. On the very bottom, there's an edit. Hover over the blueprint, the cogwheel, and there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's also where you can edit categories and subcategories wherever you want.
Okay. With that said, then confirmed. You wish? Yes. Okay. How do you clear something that from the production set so I can make them blank 2 boundaries? Like they don't have steel automatically preset.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot do that. You literally just have to take them down and do it again. Or, well, I don't know if you have the materials for it. You could place down a 3rd foundry, copy the unedited one, and then paste it on there. But obviously, that's your choice on what route you want to go with.
I don't have enough machine frames.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I don't know what route you're gonna take, because
but at that point, if I want to do a 3 foundry setup, I'm gonna need that 3rd one.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket
I will make you a rebar gun. I'll make both of us Xeno Bashers. Since at this point you're working on blueprints, I will start working on stuff that you are not. I mean, as long as you finish Subnautica stream, it doesn't have to be on stream if you don't want it to be. Obviously, finishing it on stream would be the best option, though, because, of course. I need 3 of these. And then I need a lot. Ow! Bitch! I need 10 of these. Oh, it's right. Modular frames go in 2s. I should have enough actually for almost everything here. I do actually. Really? Ow? Oh, you're not screwed. Oh, I got to. Okay. I'm so excited for whenever Nautica 2 finally comes out. It's gonna be good. Alright. Here's another tip that would be really helpful in this case scenario is you know that tower thing that I placed before?
Yes.
You could use it here. As in like place it back here. And then you can look from up top to make sure you're putting things in line. It is in organization. Instead of struggling trying to organize it by eye, you might as well organize it from the sky. Eventually with jetpacks, I forget where in the MAM research that is. Oh no, I think it's tier 5. Actually, yeah, I think it is tier 5. By the way, I will leave these here for you. Just so you can have them.
Oop, hello.
I love the animation of the starting up of the Xeno Basher. It's super nice. Ooh. Okay. Next thing. What is the next thing? Vehicle transport. We don't need that, but the inventory slots might be worthwhile. Once again, also hypertubes. Honestly, I forget how fast you can get past this tier, technically speaking. And then, realistically speaking, this is where you start making factories because to get the machinery for phase 2 takes a lot of everything. Work on this one. Well, actually, I'll work on that one. It's gonna take a lot of steel. Handmade steel. Under locker firms. What is now? Wait, okay. Okay. And I sit here and craft. Make a shorter one too. I wish there was I know why they don't do it, but I wish there was a method for you to like leave stuff to autocraft, but that's literally what an assembler is.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't checked your box, Joe. Actually, I'll do that. I don't need to, but I'll fill it up again. You are burning through a lot. It's taking so fucking long.
So do you approve of the 3 foundry setup?
I will be there in a bit. I'm filling up your biofuel burners. Okay, I'm actually have to go do a deforesting run. Okay, besides the fact that this one's forward versus the other ones, yes, it worked. Honestly, not too bad too at that too.
I did under beta
Not too
bales like
bad,
this,
honestly.
just but
Yeah, honestly, very good.
yeah.
I personally dislike the jutting out, but honestly, yeah, that's a very good setup. And you also already pre-wired it, which is super nice. You did not set them, but that's your choice if you want to set them now or you want to set them after, because you could actually save.
Right now.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Yep, these are meant to be blank, and then I'm going to do one for steel.
There you go. Smart man. That was our learning, Grasshopper. I don't know why that Pokemon, well, having the Pokemon theme just popped in my head. I just remember something I thought about Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck it was. I had a thought earlier today about Pokemon.
The AI assessed about Pokemon is thinking about Pokemon.
Yeah, go figure, right? Besides the fact that JG's talking about the draft and it got me back in the competitive mindset, there's something else that I thought of today. Something else Pokemon related. I don't remember fucking what it was though. What the fuck was that? What the hell was my thought? I always knew I wanted a Pokemon trainer model and or outfit. I always knew I wanted a Pokemon cosplay outfit, technically, which is like the Rampardos. Oh, that's what it was. Because a channel I watch called False Swipe Gaming, they do essentially competitive analysis of Pokemon and stuff. One of the videos they made, it was a while ago, but I only remembered about it today, was I know why I remembered it today. It was a tier listing of how good all the starters are. And unfortunately, but also understandably, the only F tier starter who have ever existed is Meganium. And it is an unfortunate reality that any Meganium fan has to accept that Meganium is generally the worst starter out there, despite being one of the prettiest of the designs. It hurts so much to say that Meganium is the worst starter when it's like, it's one of the prettiest Pokemon ever designed. And that thought occurred to me. I'd be like, man, it'd be really fucking cool if, you know, they gave it a, fucking, a regional variant in Pokemon Legends ZA. That'd be really fucking cool if they announced that Chikorita is one of the starters. Maybe they'll finally give Meganium a goddamn break, because every single fucking starter has, ever since their debut, been buffed in one way or another. But even Meganium has just been left in the dust. Its abilities are mediocre at best, or at least its hidden ability is. And its stats, its moveset, everything about it just screams, I am so fucking bad, and it sucks. When every other starter has gotten, in some way, shape, or form, I'm so ton of love. And it's like, Game Freak, show some love to Meganium, please. And the only reason I remember this, is because I didn't know this, and this enforces how much, no matter how much you love Meganium, even the community fully understands Meganium is a terrible Pokemon, because Meganium apparently had a terror raid weekend this last weekend, and no one talked about it. Absolutely nobody gave a flying fuck about it. It was so sad when I saw a video that said, Meganium terror raid counter, and I was like, oh, it's Meganium this week? Oh, it was posted 5 days ago. I was like, oh, no one talked about this. There was no hype. There was no excitement. There was no rush to see what we can counter with. By the way, the simple counter, it's just Skeletor. It's a good starter. Just Terra Ghost, Torch Song 6 times, +6, Shell Bell to recover HP, Shadow Ball, you win. Because for some reason, even more confusing than ever, is they didn't even give it the Grass Terra. They gave it the fucking Psychic Terra for some reason. And the only way they made it even remotely threatening is by giving it a curse set. And I'm just like, you all just hate Meganium so much. What did Meganium ever do to you, Game Freak?
Failed to sell toys, probably.
I don't think Meganium probably like one of the most popular toys they've ever sold because it's so fucking pretty. I mean, that's also the other thing. I don't know if you know and or remember, but do you know what's the fucking starter on the goddamn box art for Pokemon Snap?
Nope, I did not know that.
It's fucking Meganium. Trust me, there was so many like comments online. It wasn't like an uproar. Like no one hated it. It was just a bunch of comments of being like, they put Meganium on the cover. Like we all know it's the prettiest of the starters, but like it's Meganium. It's just the biggest confusion ever of people being like, why did they pick Meganium? Like out of everything they could have picked, it was so sad. And truth be told, yes, Meganium is a fucking beautiful Pokemon, but Jesus Christ. Oh, you're working on a smelter blueprint now?
Sure, no, yeah. When I played the second generation, I did Chikorita as my starter.
I mean, again, that's what I'm saying. Meganium is such a beautiful Pokemon. I love it. I genuinely do love Meganium. But from a competitive point, and or just stat-wise, it's fucking terrible. And I feel so bad about saying that. Chikorita is adorable. Bayleaf is so cute. And Meganium is gorgeous. And it can't do anything. It's meant to be a fucking staller, but it can't stall because its HP and defenses suck ass. Also, because grass type is not a defensive typing. You don't stall as a grass type unless you have a secondary typing, like Venusaur, who has a poison typing, which means that he at least resists bunny type. He's neutral to bug types. He is neutral to earthquake. It's like, come on. I just feel bad for Meganium. Just active knowledge. Like every time I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, Meganium exists. I'm so sorry. Please, Game Freak, in Legends ZA, make Chikorita the goddamn grass starter just so you can give it a whatever form. A goddamn, Coloian form. That's just unbelievably busted. It will make Meganium look even worse, but at the very least, Calonian Meganium can shine in the spotlight. Especially if they already did it for Dunsparce. Dunsparce is like one of, if not the worst Pokemon of Generation 3. Oh no, I forgot Ledian is in that generation, so I'm wrong. But Dunsparce was a thing, and now the Dunsparce exists, and the Dunsparce is actually a threat. I think it's an Ardu's threat, but it's still a threat.
I'd say in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, there was a Dunsparce who wanted to evolve so badly and had a friend that evolved and everything. This felt so bad at the time. But now it's like, that legit happened now.
Yeah, that's legitimately a canon now. Wow.
Not. So they ever make another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I'd love that they just had that character show up randomly, be in its evolved form, saying, no, everyone told me I couldn't evolve or something, but I found a way.
I don't play Mystery Dungeon on stream. I was never a fan of them in my like just for my gameplay style, but maybe on stream it'll be a little better. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm about to get us to battery cells, which is not something we're going to use for a very long time, but at the very least we can start. I can start setting us up to get the cool power.
The fuck is going on here?
Okay. The rest of the stuff, I genuinely don't think we need to care about. The only one I think we could care about is the vehicular transport, and only because it gives us inventory slots. But even then, I don't think that's worth it.
You've got the power.
Was that a freaking Transformers reference?
Maybe? I don't know. I've heard it every time. I don't know.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's the song "The Touch" from the original Transformers movie.
That's awesome.
You got the power. You got the touch.
That's not a Transformer thing. That's oh, what's it called? What's the band called?
Yeah, I know, but who remembers it outside of Transformers? Just me for Transformers.
Me. Because I've never watched Transformers. I was not that kind of bitch. I was not that tomboy enough. I was tomboy enough to watch Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, and Bakugan, but well, so that's because Dan was cute.
Okay,
but,
shut up with that last one. You were tomboy enough.
Okay, look, Dan was cute. Shut the fuck up, alright? He was cute before he became an asshole, which I guess was like super quick in the show, but like that's also why.
Was that in the new one?
What? Didn't he become an asshole? Like, well, again, it was because he was supposed to. Well, okay, first off, I'm pretty sure I've already had this discussion. He was, well, not supposed to, but like, there was the girl who had a crush on him the entire time. It was his childhood friend. That was like the love interest the entire time, but that was obviously like the obvious love interest. But in reality, he actually likes the blue-haired girl, but they never actually get together because of the kids show, and he kind of just hard reset. Do they actually?
I did. I told you this one. They in the last show, they show him going on the last episode. They show him going on a date.
Oh, okay. It was on the last episode. I don't know if I made it that far.
And then in the next season, they say they're dating.
Oh, well, again, I never made it that far because I probably just got really pissed off with Dan being like, oh, hey, yeah, that's my super cute childhood friend. And she's just my friend. I'm just like, no, she likes you, you dumbass. Dude, like, go out with her. She's pretty as hell. Go, please. And then again, it's like, oh, okay, fine. He won't go out with her. Oh, he's gonna go out with the blue-haired girl. Never makes a move. Never does anything. But also, she's tsundere as fuck. And it's just like, God, please, just go out. Why don't you two go out yet? And I at some point, I just dropped.
I may have just confused you. He did go out with the blue-haired girl.
Yeah, no, yes, you did say that. But again, I don't think I made it that far. Because at some point, I dropped off. Because I was just like, God damn, you're such an idiot. You're such an ass. Why are you being an asshole? You have two girls. Why aren't you going for either of them? Please. You'd make a very adorable couple. Let my shit be real.
Because his mind's entirely on sentient balls.
I know. He's all about balls, but he's not in a closet. That's the worst part. This dude handles balls all day long, but he's not in the closet. Also, eventually, I know I started picking up randomly at some point in random places, but at some point, I got sick of all the evolutions that Drago just has. It's just like,
Yeah, no,
like
they played favor with that way too much.
not even that, but also just at some point, you gotta admit, like, okay, fine. Charizard has 7 different forms. It has its base form. Oh no, yeah. Well, 6. Space form, it's X and Y, it's Gigantamax, it has its Z move, and then it has a Shadow Charizard, I believe, in Pokken Tournament. Okay, fine. That's like a shit ton of forms. But at some point, you have to realize all those forms are wildly different. They are wildly different. But Drago, he does what? He grows an extra horn. He grows an extra sharper wing. It's like, all right, you guys are just coming up with bullshit evolutions here for literally no reason. Also, his name just got more and more fucking absurd. Like, doesn't he start as like just the Draconoid master or something like that, and it ends up coming like the Everflame Eternal Draconoid king, like Dominator, some bullshit. Like, what in the fuck are you saying anymore?
Let's see, Delta Dragonoid, Ultimate Dragonoid, and Fusion Dragonoid.
There's more Dragonoids than that.
For some reason, that's only 3 coming up, but it's just coming up with Dragos right there.
I'm looking this up now.
I know beyond that, there were other Drago Bakugan that were deadly set.
Oh god, here we go. Oh no. Holy shit! Alright, so it goes Dragonoid, Delta Dragonoid, Ultimate Dragonoid, Infinity Dragonoid, Neo Dragonoid, Vex's Dragonoid, Max's Dragonoid, Cross Dragonoid, Max's Cross Dragonoid, get the fuck out of here, Helix Dragonoid, Lumino Dragonoid, Blitz Dragonoid, Titanium Dragonoid, Mercury Dragonoid, Fusion Dragonoid, and Aero Blitz. Who the fuck is Aero Blitz? What the actual fuck?
Excuse me?
Who the fuck is Aero Blitz?
No clue. That one I've never heard. Can you spell that again?
What? I'll send it through Discord.
Oh, that one. Actually, no, I know that one. I know that one. That was from the Binder series. Basically, it's easier armor variant
Bakugan Nectanium Surge. What the fuck is this thing?
Basically, 2 separate Bakugan. One's the actual Bakugan, the other one is a suit of armor that goes around.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
If you hate that, there was worse versions earlier. There was one version of Drago where when he gets his battle suit, it's made up of 5 other Bakugan armors.
They Ultroned it. Not Ultron. Power Rangers.
What about it?
Megazord. They Megazord him.
They Megazord him twice.
Okay, yeah. See, you know what I mean? I dropped off so quickly when it was like, oh my god, look, it's another version of Drago that just has 2 more wings on him. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm done with this show. But yes, I will defend that while I am very tomboy enough to know about Bakugan and have seen a good little bit of it, I definitely don't stand anywhere near enough to say that I have seen a lot of Bakugan. guess you can save setting up Foundry for a little bit. Not too important.
What do you mean? I already set it up.
No, I meant like actually doing it.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you set up the blueprint, but you haven't actually done the Foundry.
No, I've not. Especially if all these blueprints set it up, it's...
Yeah.
Well, it's just gonna be getting wrapped up and put that down differently.
I mean, that's what I was saying is that, like, you could set up the Foundry right now because obviously you have Mark III belts, so you can actually work with Mark III belts, which is obviously steel beams.
Right now, I have everything set up with Mark II belts.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm just saying is that you could work with that.
What was I gonna do again? Let me think. Yeah, just you guys need to be separated like that, but you would be just 1-1. Okay. But you guys will be different.
Alright, while you're busy with that, I'm gonna go out on a deforesting run, because we are gonna run out eventually.
Eventually.
I will deforest around the concrete, and then I will continue deforesting around every other area. Then after that, if you are still not done, I will make a ramp down to the location where I put the coal generators, because there is 4 coal deposits down there for us to work with. And those 4 can be dedicated to power, while the one that you've been mining at and have 2 miners on, that one will be for steel production. Because yes, we have access to 5 coal deposits within this area. Super nice.
I may have just mentally kicked myself, but that may or may not be deserved yet. I'll find that out after I do something.
Oh God, yeah. At this point, you're going trial and error. Yeah, you don't know if you've broken anything yet because you haven't actually turned anything on. Trust me, yeah, you're gonna go through that trial and error time. Hell, for all intents and purposes, there are a couple times that I've stopped you from doing that. I've caught you before you could catch your mistake.
Save the blueprint. And delete everything in here.
Okay, so
put down one of my smelters.
I know at some point that the Bakugan, like, become real. Like, not even just like, oh, it's in the Bakugan world. Like, straight up, in the real world, they become real. Am I wrong on that?
In the second season, they did have areas where they could actually become real. I can't remember if they went a step further after that. They probably did.
Okay, yeah, because I remember seeing things like that where it's just like, wait, why are they real? Like, that they're not Bakugan. They're like actually things here. Like, there's a literal dragon in the human world right now.
Okay, I don't need to shoot myself. I remember to put wires into the 2 smelter, 3 smelter, and the 4 smelter. Whew.
Hey, there you go.
I was like, did I remember to do that?
Apparently you did. To clear out all this natural nature to make place for industrialization. It may not be Helldivers 2, but this feels like a good level of democracy as well.
I think that's more capitalism.
You know what? You're right, actually. That'll be Helldivers 3.
The hard part is you're not wrong.
I don't need to log into Helldivers again.
You're not going to recognize the map as far as the battle stuff.
You are bold to assume to say that I recognize the maps at all. You're bold to assume I fucking care to memorize any of them. I don't do that kind of shit.
Also,
I
out here,
enjoy them.
before I do it, would I ever need to make a 4 constructor setup?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, in all seriousness, there is no reason why you shouldn't do it.
And would that be a setup of a splitter into two other splitters?
Yep.
Okay. Nice and simple.
Yeah. Hey, big example. How many fucking constructors do you need for rods?
But oh yeah, you do. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't think.
Yeah.
I really.
No, you do have to think about it because you're not used to the math. But yes, that's the instant example. Also, same thing with iron plates. How many constructors do you need for iron plates to do efficiently off of 120?
Don't remember.
So believe it or not, yes, you do use 4 constructors more often than you realize.
But if I'm correct, I'll debate this right now. I'll worry about other things later.
Yeah, pretty much that's all you gotta care about. Especially because once you start making blueprints, it starts becoming a lot easier to delete stuff. And you'll see why when you place your first one down, which is super fucking nice. Hi, JG! De facto assistant coach. Hi, assistant coach? Who the fuck's the real coach? You cheating on me, you bitch? Okay. Actually, I'll go get more. Biofuel, might as well. Ain't no reason not to. We won't need more copper, honestly, but it wouldn't hurt to clear that out. How's the team picking going, by the way, JG? Is it still a standstill because people are going to sleep? Or are y'all actually done with your team? Also, you actually, I was going to ask this question. I keep thinking about it. It's a singles match, right? I just realized that might be the reason why Tusk wasn't taken yet, because if it's a doubles format, then Tusk is not as good. You got an Amherst T? There you go. Nice. It is singles format, right? If it is singles format, I've been thinking about it in a different way. Because I keep thinking it's doubles, because official tournaments are doubles, and I always forget that a lot of people still do single format. Because honestly, I find single format a lot more fun, but double format is definitely more complicated. Great Tusk is on the board in a singles format? Are you insane? What? Why? I mean, I know there's been recent tech that's been found for King Gambit to, like, knock Great Tusk off of usage, but that's insane. Even if you don't main Great Tusk just works for everything. He literally can be defensive, he can be offensive, he can be a setter, he can be a clearer. He's quite literally everything and nothing. It's fucking amazing. Hell, he borderline walls Darkrai, even with his special defense being so fucking weak. All you gotta do is either give him an assault vest or buff up his special defense. King Gambit's also... Who the fuck are you people? Why are you guys not picking the obvious choice? Or maybe that's what you're not going for, the obvious choice, I guess? What the fuck? I mean, I get it's a friendly competition, but for fuck's sake, who the fuck are leaving these 2 monsters on the board? I know King Gambit's less viable. It's definitely an endgame sweeper, so if it's in the game, it's coming in the endgame. Especially being a singles format, but like, still, that factor factor alone is like, hey, you always have to fear the King Gambit. And then even more
would you
so,
recommend making any assembler builds?
I mean, you can make a preset of just like being in speeds of assemblers, but other than that, not really.
Radio, not doing with that.
Yeah. Mostly because right now you want to focus on your base production.
Okay, then I just...
Oh, King Gambit Gantera. I see. Oh yeah, that's right.
I have everything then.
Never mind, that's right. You said that those tiers can't Terra. Never mind, that makes sense. Fair enough. So, my big recommendation.
The biomass stuff.
Yeah, my big recommendation, which I will help you with this because it's going to take a little bit, is make a coal generator blueprint. You can make 2 at a time. I'll help you with this one because this one generally will go a lot smoother and it gets a little complicated, so.
Yeah.
So go ahead and well, okay, I'll help you make it. Let me slap all this biomass in here.
Okay. While that happens, I'll be right back.
Yep, go for it. I will prep. Okay, got all that shit. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm going to make a blueprint for him. It's going to be a coal generator, and then I need... Well, I'm going to need a lot more than that, but we'll work with this for now. But I'll take it. God, yeah, no, now that you remind me about that, JJ, that, you can't tear the top tiers, makes a lot more sense. As good as Great Tusk is, and King Gambit, not being able to tear them instantly hinders a lot. Well, more accurately makes them more predictable, so that makes them a hindrance at that point. Never mind then. God, yeah, that one factor honestly throws off a lot of things. Not being able to tear the top tiers are pretty annoying. Alright. Thank you, Scritches, Scudo, that you curl against the soft and perky boopa.
Also didn't say earlier, but hey, JG.
Alright, I'm gonna cut your Scritches short, Skiro, only because I'm gonna help Nam with this so that he can get set up as quick as possible. I do enjoy curling against the soft and perky booba. Alright, so I have your coal generators already ready to go.
Okay.
You're gonna notice these things are fucking huge.
No, I tried expecting that. They just looked big to the pictures.
Oh, that's that. Sure.
Damn, I didn't think that big. I was expecting 2 squares.
They are huge. Okay, so.
Well, I keep forgetting I didn't build this blueprint maker on a big platform. I am so lost.
Not really. So, the thing is here, and this is what I like to do. So obviously you're going to notice that it's got fluid input and a item input. It is NAM. You do need water and coal to make this work. This is why I recommend doing this before you even get to working on anything else. On like actually setting this up on your own. Because it'll be super nice to just slap this down, have the pipes working, and have the conveyor working. So you can do the conveyor how you want to, but once you set up the conveyor, I'll show you how to do the pipes in a easy manner. Meanwhile, let me go ahead.
Do I have to worry about having a fluid buffer?
Yes and no. That gets really complicated. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it right now. That's the next blueprint.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out and just have what he was an 8. I'm gonna need steel. I need copper sheets.
Well, okay. Again, first off, do the conveyor. Do the conveyor. Do the conveyor. We'll do the sheets after.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do.
Just one right at the entrance, right? Nothing beyond.
I'm gonna recommend that you split into it. Do how you want to do it. Because I have a method, but I don't know if that's the method you're gonna use.
I don't know what you mean by split into it, so I'm just doing
well, put a splitter that goes into them. And the reason why, and this is technically something you would learn after the fact, but
I guess you see at that point.
I was gonna say,
okay.
yeah, this is the only issue with power in this instance, is that these guys' intake do not actually show until you actually have them operating, which is a little sucky. But they do take 15 coal per minute, so it really does not take too much.
Okay, so this thing's not gonna be what? Okay, let's.
No, it's not going to be as demanding.
Do that one there, then this one.
Okay, so here's how. Well, first off, yeah, we need copper sheets. I'm gonna really quickly just make a bunch of them for us. Copper sheets. I'm gonna make almost a full stack here.
Oh, these seats don't talk high.
Yeah, no, they are very tall. They are literally just barely big enough to fit in the blueprint. I legitimately think they made it that tall just because the coal generator is that tall. I think there's only one other building that is as tall as the coal generator. I think there's one building that is ever so barely taller than it, but still within the blueprint range. And I'll let you know what that building is because we're never going to get to it, at least not on stream. It's a particle accelerator.
Radio.
I should have stopped on 69. Oh well.
Objection!
Oh,
Hey.
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Don't you object me. I'm trying to fucking teach you, you bitch. Oh, did I already have copper sheets on me? I guess I did. A little bit. Okay. So, I will drop half this stack for you so you can have yourself.
I think this is the first time I fully actually looked at these coal generators. Last time I was on one of your worlds, I did not fully appreciate them.
Probably not, yeah. Drop half a stack of copper sheets.
These two
Okay.
are damn epic.
Okay, I'm standing right next to them. I'm also going to
Oh, sorry, this.
make my hotbar thing because I like to do so. Okay. So, this is the way that I personally like to do this. Is I like to put down with lined up to the pipe slot, because obviously the thing is you could just as easily just go like, oh, I'm gonna put a pipe here. I need plates. Fuck me. Who's got plates? This one.
I could have just given you the ones you gave me.
Those
you're
aren't
throwing
plates.
someone else, okay.
But yeah, so obviously, if you really wanted to, you could just go like, okay, well, I'm going to, connect it there, and then, like, move it across over here. But obviously, that looks disgusting as shit. So, what I like to do is if you go to your build menu and you find the pipeline junction cross, and you notice that that can actually float up here. But, once again, that's going to go through shit. So, what you can do instead is put down a splitter or a merger, it literally doesn't matter in this instance. And when you pull out that pipe junction cross, you can put it on top of here while holding control, and it'll be lined up to the nearest porthole that it can actually line up to. And not be diagonal.
This is not spinning.
Because you can't be holding control while you're locking on. Yeah, so see, like that.
Okay.
So what you can do is obviously
So
line
you
it up however you want. Okay, and obviously now just delete the splitter from beneath, and now it's floating. Before, I was gonna say, go ahead and delete that. Me too. So go ahead and go back to place it, but don't confirm. Hit R.
Oh.
I said hit R, you dumb fuck.
I know. Come on. Ah.
There are multiple variants that you can do it in. Pick whichever one suits you best. And now, do that again for this side. Put a splitter, cross junction, line it up, connect them.
I was hoping you'd pretend. Hey, I wonder. Can I just do this?
No.
Oh wait, no.
Well, you can if you want to. You can if you want to. But once again, now you've got the thing sticking out of there.
I know. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can do this.
I know what your plan is, and it's very complicated, but oh no, you can only put cross junctions on a pipe. You either place it naturally or on a pipe. It's not a connection thing. Yeah, fluids are weird.
Why can't I do that there though? I'm confused then.
What are you talking about?
Now this is just me testing. I should be able to place it on here, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I can't.
You place it on the pipe. On the pipe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a connection thing. It's not a conveyor belt. Piping is weird.
Okay then. Then I wonder then, can I do this? This is me doing
You
my
can.
testing.
Yes, you can. You can rotate it, yes.
So I should be able to just do this. Oh, yep, right there.
Yep. And then if you want...
This.
Well, okay, stop. This is where further I'm going to explain. Once again, you don't... Okay. Yes, that's fine. Each of these intakes, you can actually see the number of how much it actually consumes water-wise per minute down below. Why does this one show you the water, but not the coal? I don't know. All you need to know is that it takes 45 fluids per minute. The water extractor, which I believe does actually tell you its production rate, yes it does, in the build menu. So let's go to production, down below in fluid extractors, it shows you how much it can make. I'll spare you the math because obviously I've spent time and like I said, this is super complicated.
Okay, that means that everything's meters cubed.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that it's 120, and obviously 2 of these is 90, 3 of them is 135. That's not going to work. Like I said, fluid is super weird. So, personally, and I recommend this for you, unless you want to mess with that yourself, I recommend just connecting these 2 pipelines, because then you know one extractor will work for both of these.
Oh yeah, because you can never get the fucking 3 of them and everything, because that goes up to 135
Yep.
meters.
So personally, I just go with fuck it, just only do 2 at a time, because I'd rather not deal with the complicated math of trying to make that perfect. But with that being said, with this alone, you're already set. That's your coal generation right there.
Very nice.
Yep.
You'd have to get 3 extractors, and 3 extractors would be able to do 8 of them per minute. Control 8 generators total.
Yes, but again, fluid is very weird, and honestly, I'd rather not deal with it. If you want to deal with it, go for it.
Well, that's not that bad. That means this setup is still good for it then, because you just need 3 extractors.
No, it is.
But put 4 of these down, and it works great. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, fluid works really weird. If you want to experiment it with it later, we'll experiment it with it later. But let's keep it simple for now.
Let me guess. I can already think about real life fluid dynamics and how they can already make this harder.
Yes, and I'm not even kidding. The answer is yes. They did legitimately take real life fluid dynamics into this case scenario. It is insane how intricate the fluid work is in this game. It's way more realistic than it should be, but also at the same time, also not. And it's so annoying. Yeah, save that, and then clear the blueprint when you're ready to go.
I just realized something. Can I
Yeah, hit clear blueprint,
clear designer?
but, yep, it's in there. That's the
actually
one thing
awesome.
I...
Want to see what I hate though? I thought of that after I already did all the other ones.
Oh, I know you did. I know you did. Now, the only other thing that I recommend doing, which is what you said, do you need a fluid buffer? You don't need one, but I personally do one in case of emergency scenarios that I either accidentally cut off my water extractors or something happens. Do you want to make a fluid buffer?
Yes. Though with that said,
Okay.
if you don't have a fluid buffer, like what happens to the coal generators? Do they shut off or do they get explosive?
No, they just shut off.
Okay, good. But yeah, I would like a fluid buffer.
Okay, so first off, if you go into organization in your build menu, you'll see literally called the fluid buffer.
I know, that's why I was asking this in the first place. I saw this.
Yep. Yep. Okay, see, I recommend putting it straight, like, towards the table.
Towards the table side?
Well, no. I didn't, like, just make it in line with the table. Because if you actually notice, once you place it down, and this is where, again, I say fluids gets weird, you'll see that there is no intake-outtake. They are both intakes and outtakes.
Okay.
Yeah, the fluids goes both directions. That's what I'm saying. If you want to get fussy with fluid, you can. But for now, we're keeping it simple. Now, in this case, what is something super simple to know about is that the height of which where you put them, like the cross-section thing, either you can just belt this up to wherever you want it to go, like your choice, your option. Ow! Or what you can do is you can place down a support and you can adjust it to the correct height, which I know is 1, 2, 3 high. And with that, you just connect the pipe however you want to connect it, and then save this blueprint. And you now have a buffer that instantly is in line with the height of your coal generation pipeline. You broke the pipe.
I don't know how.
Hey, so literally,
but when you said this
that's all it is.
Out, go back to what you just said earlier. This is in line with what?
You know how we have the coal generator pipeline raised up?
Oh, yep. Now I get it. Makes sense.
Yep. So now instead of like dragging that and just plugging it in, now you know for a fact that's in line.
Okay.
So go ahead and just save this one. And this is what I mean by like saving bits and pieces. Like you may look at this and be like, this is nothing, but listen, this saves you placing this thing, connecting it, and lining it up every time. There you go. And with that, I shit you not, you are ready to start making coal power, which is where shit is gonna get a little complicated.
Just a wee bit.
Alright, so I guess I need to ask you a question. Do you want to ramp down there or do you want to walk down there first? Because I shit you not, if you look right here, we're gonna try and go to that little island in the middle of the water.
I try to remember how to ping, because I don't know where you're looking at.
Alt. That thing.
Oh, I thought that was a defense right over there. I see.
The what?
I thought that was a graphical glitch. I didn't think that was a little island right there.
Oh, no. Everything you're looking at is actually loaded in. The whole world is loaded in, or at least the trunk is, for the most part. But yeah, do you want to walk our way towards there, or do you want to ramp down there?
I guess we should ramp down there. It'd be good to have a place to build there.
Well, here's my only reason why. Is because if you ramp from up here, you're gonna randomly judge whether or not you land there. But if you walk there first and then ramp upwards, you at least know where you're gonna land.
Okay, fair enough. We'll walk there then. Oh,
Well, before you do anything, let's grab a shit ton of concrete and a shit ton of iron plates. Because we're gonna make a giant ramp. Also, make sure your rebar gun is loaded. Because we are gonna get into a small fight. Okay, I have a fuck ton of concrete and a fuck ton of iron plates on me. Come! Let us travel! It will not be long, but it will be far. Go past your hole.
ew.
Come at thee, bugs! Aha! Ow! There's another one down below. There's two more down below! You can beat the little guys! Ouch. Okay. Okay. So, I recommend starting to build from here. Because, if you really want to know, all the coal is quite literally the other side of this river.
Okay.
But obviously, guess what? There's a lot of open land here. There's a lot of fucking water. So we can make use of that water.
Oh, this ain't gonna be straight, is it?
I mean, technically it is. It's on the grid.
Okay.
Okay. So, all
You
right.
trusted that? I would place that.
Because the moment that you clicked confirm, they exist. Even if the animation doesn't show them existing yet, they do exist as of that moment. So, right here are our coal nodes. We've got 4 normal code nodes. But our bigger concern, obviously, is setting up the coal generators.
Yeah.
So first off, we want to kind of get rid of the occupants here. Now. I meant to when I said we're going to get into a little fight here. Yes, place a splitter. That'll hurt them.
I keep hitting the wrong one.
Oh, got him. God, this is why Xenobasher's so good. Also, if you want to grab that slug,
My
you
brain
can, but your choice.
Yeah, my brain for some reason keeps trying to go into build mode.
Yes, we'll Fortnite this.
Yeah.
So,
I've
not
never played
even the
that
coolest. One super quick blueprint that I recommend making, but it's totally up to you if you really want to do it, is a foundation blueprint. Because obviously, as you saw how fucking long that took us to place, you could just do that with blueprints.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's ramp up and make that. Also, if you want to, honestly, I usually disassemble the space elevator at this point because generally you're not going to use that for a good long while unless you want to try and make that right now, which I highly recommend not doing so. Oh, right, you made it in fucking 4-meter foundation.
Yep. Ow.
There's no hole for us to go through. Fuck it. We can make it. Okay. So now... Oh, God. Yeah, no, it'd just be a lot better, but at the same time, this is why I said that you should probably set up foundries first, but you focused on blueprints. It's fine. It's just foundries would have been nicer to start up. Okay.
Oh shit! I did not think that one through. I may die.
No, you did
Yes,
not
I
think
died.
it... Cough. At least you can go collect your shit from down below in the cavern.
Yep.
FYI,
I'm gonna die.
you do survive... Oh, wait, I don't have full health. Oh, I survived that. You survive if you're at full health with one bar, so you can technically make that plummet. However, there are bugs, and there is a big old spitter over there that you're gonna have to kind of wrap around to get back. Oh, the spitter saw you. Ow. And the bug saw you. Okay, spitter's dead. Good. Ow, I'm caught on something. Uh-uh. Ow, bitch. Nice. Oh, this is how you're doing it, okay.
Oh, right. I died. So it's on offset mode. Why is this not...
The slanted one is because I never did it to the wall grid. What you doing? Rotate. It's not in line because there's 3 meters of difference.
That's so annoying, but okay.
Yep. But obviously, make yourself just a platform. Quite literally, just a 4x4 platform. Size of your choosing. Which clearly you think bigger is better because you keep making ones of 4 meters.
Okay, fair enough.
Ah!
No.
Ass! Don't forget, just click in the middle mouse wheel and you can just copy whatever you're looking at. Also, FYI, if you're going to keep using 4 meter foundations, you might want to just hotkey the 4 meter foundation.
No, yeah. We...
Hey, save it. And you are now learning the power of blueprint.
Yep.
Because, now if we go back down there, and this is where you're going to learn even more why the power of blueprints is so ungodly levels of good. I'll do like that if you want to.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead and,
I may die. Ooh, that was close.
You did a crouching jump, didn't you?
Yep.
Go ahead and, place your new blueprint. As soon as I get back and finish deleting these.
It's not... Wow.
I said I was going to delete it.
I know, for some reason it's not wanting me to place it.
Well, because you got to place it on a... What the fuck? Try locking onto this, like, look down on the edge here? Actually, wait, I can pull it up myself.
Nope.
Oh, there you go. So, really quickly, this is why the magic of blueprints is so amazing. First off, while you're placing it, press R. Locks on instantly. And then even better, hey,
What?
dismantle, press R.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now, if you place all of these fuckers, instead of deleting one at a goddamn time or having to highlight batches of 50, you can now just nuke it blueprints at a time. And guess what? That works for the constructors and the smelters and the coal generators and all things blueprints.
Damn.
Are you seeing the power of blueprints now?
I am.
Also, are those platforms still there? Or did they not get deleted? Oh, visual glitch. For some reason, I'm still seeing the platforms on the other end. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it already becomes clear with how I said before that saving the, like, what you place on the constructor and the settings. If you paint these, like, customize them color-wise in the blueprint maker, it also saves that. I personally do it so that you can tell which ones are blueprints and which ones are hand placed.
Yeah.
Just nice to know the difference. Okay. I could just make it just one giant fucking path all the way across the river.
Yeah.
Okay. So, obviously, we now have access to the coal. We're not going to entirely make use of it just yet because we want to set one up first. What I highly recommend is making a line of platforms across the middle of the water, not on the edge, because we're going to need the edges for water extractors.
So what, like just right here?
If you want to, yeah.
And the
As
path
long
I
as-
have
as-
like this.
Yeah, as long as you have water on the left and right, it's fine. I recommend making it too wide, as in like 8 by 8. Okay. Yeah, and obviously if you want to keep going, you can as far as you want, because you now are a literal
I'll
god.
stop there for now.
Yeah, right now you are a literal god. So now, here is where it gets so much better for blueprints. If you go...
One thing I've noticed though, on a
Oh.
on a complete different side note, my keychain is busted on my basher thing.
Your what?
The little keychain that you have hanging off your stick thing. Mine
Uh-huh.
for some reason is very low graphics.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a multiplayer thing. I'm pretty sure in solo it's a lot better. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay, now back to what you're saying then.
If you go in your Blueprints tab, you can actually see that you can actually add them to your to-do list. So in this case scenario, you can just spam a shit ton of coal generators if you want to. And you can track to see how much you fucking need to craft all of them. And in this case, since like I told you, it takes 15 per coal generator, which means every single one of them is going to take 30. A normal node is only going to provide you 60 per minute. If you want, we can go straight in for the Mark IIs, and it produces 120 per minute, but that's on you. You can upgrade that later, especially since these are blueprints, which means you can upgrade them very easily later. So did you already set that you are going to build 2 coal generator blueprints?
At that point, I'd just be able to build one of mine, huh?
Yes, but what I'm saying is
Right.
mark it for 2 so that you can go back to your base rather than build one, run up, grab more materials, run back, build a second one. Now you know how much you're going to need for both of them. And you can just go make one trip and come back.
Very fair.
But I also recommend that at that point, you're also going to need a water extractor for each of those blueprints. Because like I said before, one water extractor fills 2 of them.
Yep.
So obviously, get yourself 2 water extractors on your to-do list. And then on top of that, don't forget your water buffer.
Yep.
Which once again, 1 for each of those. So now, you have 2 water extractors, 2 water buffers, and 2 coal generators. You need a lot of shit. Let's go make it.
I only need 10 more copper sheets.
Oh shit, really?
How much building was I doing?
Yeah, that is a good question. How much building were you fucking doing? Here, take the copper sheets down here. There we go. Alright, start placing him. I recommend obviously putting the coal generators down first so you can get a baseline of what the fuck you're gonna do.
This is bouncing around weird.
Okay, so you're still on blueprint, aren't you?
Yep, and I magically somehow draw to line up.
Lucky you, bastard. But if you don't want that, which I highly recommend not doing that, especially in cases like this when it glitches up, just press R to get it on default. And you can place it yourself. Hey, I see where your arrow is pointing. Remember, you have to feed in the coal and the water.
Yeah, I remember. I was trying to get it here for now. Is there a way for me to spin it here or no?
No. Once you've locked it in by nudge, you cannot rotate. I like how I can see the white arrow, but I can't see anything else. I can only tell what orientation you're putting it.
Yeah.
Hey. Now here's the nice part, is if you place the second one and use blueprint, if you hold control and you aim
This is what I was trying to
direct...
ask earlier. This is what I was trying to ask earlier. I said, I'm trying to, you said you placed 2 down, but I was like, I placed one of them down because I have 2 each of them. And you said yes. So you wanted me to have, okay, I don't have enough now then.
That's what I fucking said, 2 blueprints worth.
Yeah. Oh wait, nope. Holy, okay, never mind, I do have enough still.
Motherfucker, you waste too much time. Yeah, if you want to make it easier, go to blueprint and then aim at the side of the coal generators, and it'll lock onto that blueprint. Okay, well you're not aiming at the side, but okay, fair enough. It works. All that matters is that it works. But now, obviously, you also know that you're going to need to make a splitter to put in the coal evenly. So go ahead and just make that splitter right now. The only thing is you fucked yourself on the water extractor, but that's fine. That's for you to deal with and suffer.
Oh, I did. Oh, darn. Oh, there's a chat in this game?
Yeah, I think it's T. Or it's T or Enter. One of the 2. Yeah, it's Enter. Why are you placing Mark 2s?
Because I want to. Everything's been
Alright, you
marked so far,
wasteful.
and I have that much. Yeah, I know.
Wasteful bitch. Okay, so that's lined up. Place your water extractor. Well, actually, place your water buffers. Obviously, you want them to line up with either... Well, technically you can line it up to anything of the pipe if you really wanted to, but obviously I prefer lining it up to one of the entrances, which obviously already has a cross section that you can just connect it to.
Right. Thinking. Where? There it is. is it even doing it? Okay, wasn't wanted to, but good enough. Guess I could also do this.
Nope. Next one. Next one. That's the exact same code. Yep.
Yeah.
Now just delete it. Yeah.
Okay. And
Magic of blueprints.
That.
Yep. Magic of blueprints. Obviously, connect your pipes. And now you just need to set up your water extractors.
2 water extractors.
Yep. Which I hope to God you already put on to make. Good. In this place, you can actually hit control and line it up. Yeah, which is super nice. And 9 times out of 10, if you line them up correctly, they can actually hug each other side by side without fucking up. But it looks like something is fucked up for you.
Oh, I'm missing 3 rotors.
Oh, you dumb fucker. That's why I told you to fucking put them on the wish list!
Yeah.
Have enough to make it, just fucking make them right here. Why, use your goddamn wish list. You will never, ever, ever have a good enough memory to line all that shit up.
I'll be honest, I was actually using it a lot before you got on.
Good. Now, obviously, in this case, you have your option if you want to just straight up connect it like that. So this is the reason why I recommended you to make this raise. So now you're going to see that you're connecting your pipe directly across your out of sheets.
Yep, I am.
Well, that's fine. Now, honestly, I underestimate sheets too. So this is where I like it that I have this raise here. Why? Because then you could just hug it right up against this, and instead of having to make pipes along the ground, which now is going to be really fucking annoying when you want to make a conveyor belt right here.
Yeah.
Instead, if you move the buffer over to here, this thing will be raised, and instead, you'll just go underneath it. But obviously, that's your choice if you want to suffer with that. And that's why I do the pipelines raised, because obviously, conveyors you have a lot more time, or a lot more working with, than you do with anything else. I cannot wait for the moment you turn this on. We're gonna run out of fucking biomass. You're gonna want to move it just a little bit away, not like hug up against it. Yeah, like that. Because obviously piping still needs a little bit of working room. Yeah, and just pipe it all up.
I won't be able to. Don't have enough sheets.
Don't have enough copper either. I'll go make some. You go wire it up. But yes, that also means start making a wire connect all the way back up top, because obviously the only power source you have right now is all the way back up here with biomass. Either jumpstart the car before it can start on its own. Hey, your wire and your cable are all done. Did you connect the coal generators and the water extractor?
What?
Did you connect the coal generators and the water extractors to it?
No, I just barely did the coal generators up to here, and by extension, I'd come back go back down and hook up the water extractors.
You're gonna make us such a disgusting spagoot. I hate you.
I know.
I'm hoping you'd be organized. You finally have blueprints to be organized and you're still spagooting.
Okay, how else am I supposed to do the wiring?
I'm almost done with these copper sheets. At the very least, I'll make a full stack. Oh, wait, I think a full stack's 200. Nah, that doesn't matter. 100. 100's enough. Okay. Where be you?
I be pat down bottom.
Okay. I come. How dare you? Oh, I hate you so fucking much!
Oh, so you guys didn't even talk about that.
Oh, okay. Your spagoot is not as bad a spagoot as I thought it was gonna be. Okay.
Where's the fucking basic destructor I need?
Here's
This
the thing.
minor guys.
Here's your copper sheets.
Thank you.
Hey, Hog. Stop being a bitch. God, Xenopatch is so good. Ow! I need a second hog! There, I killed your brother. Ow! I'm sorry, I killed your siblings, Cthulhu! Ow! This is something I like to do. God, the fact that you have not at all fucking... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Okay, let me just see this real quick without asking.
Oh, wow, that lined
Right,
up
you said
borderline perfect.
with that said, while I was saying everything, how much does each coal generator take as far as coal goes?
Oh, 15 each.
15 each.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just need one of these then to
Yep.
do all four of them.
That's why I only had you do that for now. Especially because you're going to see just how much more power you're going to get from it. You're missing something.
Oh, nope. No, I'm not. Oh. Two more.
I'm actually curious. Are you going to blow a fuse when you power all these on? Oh, no, you'll be fine. Way more than fine. Not there yet. You're not there yet.
Nope.
Unless you're going to spagoot zigzag.
I was seeing something show up, but I didn't realize.
It was for the coal generator, not for the actual merger.
Yep. Oh, son of a bitch!
You right click.
Yep.
Trust me, I've done that more than enough myself. One more back, one more back, one more back.
It's a bad habit. I do that so much in Final Fantasy 14. What?
You went one forward. Look at your fucking...
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Delete the thing. Delete the thing. You left the pool.
Nope. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's gonna want to auto lock. There you go. And quite literally with that,
Okay.
pipe up the water, connect the power to the miner, and you're literally, you have coal power. You have infinite power.
Why the fuck? Why are you doing both? That was weird.
Pipe up the water, and you're good. You forgot to pipe up the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do that before they get that. Well, not necessarily. They can stock up if you want to, but using power right now, so you might as well do it. Now, all you gotta do is wait. Right? Literally just wait.
Wow, I heard those wind down.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's starting to get to the point where factories are starting to get real fucking loud. Obviously, this is going to take a while, so if you want to, you could technically Mark II belt these to make it, obviously, travel faster, but theoretically speaking, you only need a Mark I so that they'll work efficiently.
Yeah.
It'll just take for fucking ever for the things to travel. Once they get here, they will be efficient. What I like to do, I shit you not, is just go right here and then just sit back and enjoy the ride. Ah, the most exciting roller coaster you can ever imagine. Just enjoy. Oh, I like how you're walking man right now.
Yeah.
Am I walking man? Oh, not on my screen.
No, you're not. And not on my screen. I'm not doing it either, but you're not doing it on mine.
Oh, really? You're walking man on my screen.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream, your stream, and I can see that.
Eventually we'll get there. In 7.5 decades.
Nice filled up.
Yes, it is. If only I was. Soon. Creep ever closer. By the way, as soon as you start seeing these go in, I recommend staring at the power pole to see your power just absolutely skyrocket.
I think my power's about to run out.
It's not.
Or unless they, or if they just filled up the water tank.
Probably. No, they fill up the water tank. They fill up really quickly, honestly.
But yeah, you said start looking at the power pole to see what it looks like.
I recommend looking at the power pole. So you're gonna see that power just absolutely explode. You're gonna see your chart go from like pretty big to be minuscule. Should be starting right about now.
Yeah, that's a.
And with that,
that's a lot of protection. That's a lot of protection.
All 4 of those should now be operating. Oof. There you go. Quite literally, unironically, I think you can just turn off all your biofuel right now. You're operating at... No, you're operating at 300. Never mind. So you're actually going to need one more set of these. Which is fine, because you have another coal node over there if you want to work with that.
This is true. This is very true.
But at the very least, for now, you have a good chunk of power going on right now. And that's with Mark 1 belt. Imagine, with Mark 1 miner. With a Mark 2 miner, you literally double this.
Yep.
So this is where, like I said, blueprints end up being godsends.
And the coal's going in just in time each
time. Yep. It is perfect timing, because that is absolutely gorgeous. As things should be. It is beautiful and perfect. But yeah.
Very much.
Right. You have coal power. Honestly, from here on out, it's literally on you to get things to work as you want to, because no longer do you have to worry about wasting power as long as you make more.
At this point, I could probably... Should I even see what would happen to my biomass burners just run out now?
I mean, you can check right now what you're actually operating at currently at the moment. Because currently at the moment, you're only eating up 130 watts roughly, give or take. Because not all your machines are running at the same time. A lot of them are on standby. But if all of them went off at once, you're looking at 338. Which obviously, like I said, you're only making 300 in coal power, which means that you are going to need more coal power before you can just power on everything.
Yep. Not to mention switch everything out to make it more efficient with the blueprints.
It's your choice if you want to either continue making more coal generators to make even more power, or at least one more, so that before you swap all those out, you don't worry about power. But, real quickly, I'm going to make one blueprint for you, which is going to be a hyper-optimized blueprint for iron plate. I'm going to work on this little project, and you can work on whatever the hell you want, because at this point, you're free! I've handheld you for this, like, big project, because, boy, this big project takes a lot to work with, but once you get it, you're good to go. Smelter? That one. God, I'm so happy I get to fucking work! Alright, I didn't change that. My bad. That already set up. Super nice. I need to do... Ah! Bitch! Stop it! I do nothing! I've done nothing to deserve pain! Well, besides my existence. Ah! Uncle! I'm working on helping you!
I know.
Okay, I can do... this. Actually, I don't know if this will work like this. It doesn't. Okay. Actually, yeah. No, I can literally just do this. Cut that a little closer, but that's fine. Why are you just making even more? Why don't you just pass it over?
Because I'm trying to do what I normally do when it's stuff like this. I'm trying to filter everything out of everything that's working so that I don't have to put it in my inventory.
Fair. Which by the way, you know you can just...
I've already shut down the miners for
Okay.
the
Good.
iron,
That's all I was
the
gonna ask.
copper, and the one concrete up there and everything. The only ones I haven't shut down are the concrete you started and
I recommend leaving the concrete going unless it's already full.
I just want to do it just so I can rework its area and everything.
Okay, fair
Clear
enough.
everything out of everything. I don't do it with the same other place and everything. Right now I'm currently going down the conveyor belt to shut it down, and gonna have to recreate a thing for everything that I can get.
Oh yeah, that one's fine because you already have more than enough of that anyways.
Yep. But yeah, I won't be able to use blueprints until I get to... If I start a new game, I won't be able to use my blueprints immediately, correct?
No, you will have to at least get to the blueprint thing. Like the moment that you place down this blueprint maker, that's the moment you get access to it. So quite literally, yeah. Actually, I might be wrong. You might just get access to it the moment you unlock the milestone. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, you will not be able to use them until you get to this point. There is options though in the when you start your world. They added this recently in update 8, where you can literally start the game where you desire. So if you want to start the game right off the bat at tier 4, you can, or you can unlock it, and I believe it automatically unlocks everything in there too. So you could just cheese it if you still want to. But obviously, it's better training to start from the bottom and get there. Slowly but surely, you will eventually learn how to get there efficiently, quickly, and a lot better.
This is your multi-floor construction stuff?
Yep. This is literally iron plate construction that inputs at 120 iron ore per minute. So if you literally want to, you can just slap 2 of these side by side, or you can just slap 1 down, and automatically you're already crafting iron plates.
For a second there, I was getting perplexed by all the ups and downs. I was like, why are you having 2 go up to the top? It's like, oh wait, no, 1 goes up, the other one comes down.
Yep. What's even better too is if I really, really want to, I could wall this up to make it a box and only have a conveyor output, so you just only see the conveyor outputs and nothing inside.
AKA a giant black box.
Yep, a giant box that just works. A giant magic box. There you go. You should now see them in your blueprints. You can now make that big old fucker if you so desire.
Okay. Oh, neat, and you can put stuff like that. Oh, as you see, all mine are just empty.
Yeah, no, trust me. When I look at this, I'm like, I want to cry. I want to see that you have literally no information. Fine. 4 smelters and 4 constructors per set to construct iron plates. Mark 2 conveyor belt. Input and output. Input of 120 ore per minute. Output of 80 ore iron plates per minute. Boy, almost like that's informational and super nice to have. Ironically, I think you can edit you can edit the description anytime you want, as well as the icon and colors. You just can't change the name.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so obviously whenever you want to go back and organize these and rework them like to be more optimized for how you want to see them, you can. But with that being said, yeah, no, honestly, at this point, this is the point in time where it comes down to the builder. The builder does what they want to do, how they want to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you get to coal power, like I said, at this point you by definition have infinite power, and now you just gotta do what you want to do. So at this point,
unlimited power?
Quote unquote unlimited power. So, at this point, I guess, the fuck do you want me to do? I made you one blueprint, so I guess we'll keep it to that.
Good question.
Yeah. At this point now,
also,
it's not...
This would be just the point...
Oh.
This would be just the point right now where I'd wait for everything to filter itself out, just so I can rebuild everything from the ground up.
Well, here's the thing that I recommend then, in that case scenario. Get rid of the goddamn space elevator and make a fucking humongous platform. Fix the concrete first things first, so that you can make a absolute gigaton of a platform.
Okay.
Because you're gonna want to do that.
Do you just end up locating the space elevator someplace else or something?
Yes.
Okay, fair.
I mean, literally, you just dismantle it. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're already at the progress. Until you need it again, you don't need it down. Quite literally, what I do is I accomplish phase 1 and I instantly delete it. Because it's like, okay, that's just taking up a fuck ton of space. I don't need it.
Yeah. Might as well take out that for now, because it's... When I fix the concrete, that's going to get expanded out and probably cross into that area.
Alright, really quickly, I'm going to also take down my ramp here towards quartz because it looks disgusting and I cannot make a proper one.
That's not on the world grid.
No, it is not. I missed! Ooh, that didn't hurt anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to. And in this case scenario, I think I could literally just... It will not make it. Quartz is also down here in case you want to work with that, and yada yada yada. How much concrete's in here right now? Oh, this one down here is completely full of concrete. You are fucking set for now. I guess once again, the big question is, what do you want me to do for now?
1 second. Why is this being weird?
If you're trying to place a blueprint, or like a blueprint foundation, what I strongly recommend is that you put down normal foundations first.
Yeah, I figured that out already.
Yeah.
So the blueprints don't snap to the world map.
They do not, unfortunately. but they will snap to already placed foundations. Don't forget, you have to get up there somehow.
Yeah.
Alright, if nothing else, I'm actually going to delete all the ones you have down here because these are, number one, not part of a blueprint, and number two, you're going to make it even with blueprints anyways. So legit right now, the only thing you need to do is, first off, is make more, coal generators. And then, set up boundaries for steel production. Delete up to here for now. Because I have a shit ton more materials again. That's what you don't have. I could try and get that for us, but not the further. There's a lot of shit here that we could get, but I don't care about. This. I don't have one of those yet. Radar wouldn't be bad, but we need oil for that, which is unfortunate. There's that. Fungus? Oh, right, mycelia. Ugh. Any mycelia around here? Oh, yeah, there is, across the river. What's also super nice is that since the biomass burners work via how much power you need versus just burning, since you're not using enough to outdo your coal generators, your biomass burners will just stay full for now.
Nice. Okay, let's see.
There we go. Give me some
mycelia
mycelia.
within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the map.
So the are the blueprints supposed to be able to show green lines and everything connected and everything?
Define.
You know, like how usually when you try to line stuff up, it lines it as well?
Only with other blueprints. And not like, it won't show you like it lining up like with the conveyor. Like one lines up with the other. It'll just show you like the center mass of a blueprint lines up with the other center mass of a blueprint. Essentially speaking, the game treats it as one object versus multiple objects.
Yeah, because right now the miner and the splitter I made for the 2 smelter is not lining up correctly.
Yeah, so you have to line it up yourself.
But even with nudge, it's not.
Okay, well, okay, hey, what did I fucking tell you? The miners will never, ever, ever line up appropriately.
I was hoping that wasn't the answer. I remembered that, but I was hoping it wasn't the answer.
Yeah, no, they like, I legitimately don't think I've ever found a miner that actually lines up appropriately. Like, there's some that go really fucking close, but never that actually do. So what my recommendation is make a conveyor coming out of the miner first to straighten it out and then connect to it.
I know you tell me how to
Rotate,
do this.
rotate, rotate. There you go. And now just do until it's blue. There you go. Now it's lined up. There you go.
Okay, let's reorganize this a bit because I need this there apparently instead. Okay, 2 smelter, yes. All right.
Wait, did you just say you're placing out
Except
2 smelters?
Yep, I did the dumb I did earlier the other day.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop real quick and think. I was like, wait a second. Did this dumbass just say smelters?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, oh, why is this on standby? You
I might as well do the
jackass!
what?
When did you swap the leaves and the wood?
Oh, I was trying to tell you I did that to make you happier, but I forgot.
Oh, you ass!
Hey, I was doing it to make you happy. I forgot to
You
tell you the good news,
fucking tell me! I didn't fit into the fucking other spot!
Sorry.
Standstill. This should be a standstill.
Apologies.
Oh.
I was trying to do that after the blueprint thing, but I didn't get that part.
Jesus Christ, there we go. Start making shit. God damn.
The fuck is going on here?
Ow! 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 Stop it!
Hey, Saf. Hey, Saf.
What's up?
Have you ever had a problem where you was trying to select something in your hotbar, but it wouldn't select until you gone to another hotbar, then came back?
That is... Wait, what?
I was trying to select the conveyor belts and everything, but it would not select it. I even started hitting all my other blueprints in here, and it would not select it. I had to go to another inventory spot, open up something there, and then come back, and I was able to do the conveyor belts finally.
That might be a bug and or a multiplayer bug? Don't forget, multiplayer is definitely the buggier of the two play methods.
No, yeah.
Okay. Biomass is back on production. Not that we necessarily need it, which is really thankful. Yep, currently they are producing no fuel whatsoever because they don't need to. Okay, so these are currently just feeding out stuff. So let's actually speed this up then in that instance. Oh, I can't go any faster. Fuck, okay. If nothing else, once these are done feeding, once these are done, like, clearing up their shit, I will delete literally everything, so that you can work them. I will not delete the power just yet, because you're a spagoot of liars. I have no idea what goes to fucking what. Oh, don't worry, Cthulhu. I saw what you said. I'll gladly take them and crush them.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. At least I didn't take any damage on the fall.
Oh, shit. You made a high leap, didn't you?
Yeah, so something. I don't know now.
Surely all this crap will eventually clear up. Screws. Back in. Back in. Quick fire is eventually going to be done too. Okay, the iron production is cleaned up a little bit. I go do the copper stuff now. Oh.
I cannot freaking.
What'd you do?
Trying to figure out why this. I know this. Did I just get off the blueprint? So how the fuck are these a half meter off each other?
What the hell did you do?
I don't know.
I mean, they're half a meter off. Oh, because, no, that actually is a good question. How are they half a meter off? That's annoying as shit. Maybe when you placed one, it was only barely raised? Huh. That's annoying as hell.
Yeah,
That's a new
and
one.
that's where all the biomass burners are.
I mean, honestly, right now you could get rid of them if you really want to. Once again, you are not making enough to start using biomass burners. You're still making, or sorry, you still don't have enough that you're even outpowering the coal generators anymore. Especially now that you're making it so everything's now on standby. Just waiting to be done feeding.
I saw my dumbass just freaking disconnected the power unit that's telling for the coal generators.
Oh, of course you fucking did!
Okay, so okay, let's see which one do.
It's just this over here.
Grab you.
Yeah. There you go. The light should be back on.
Okay, I can get
There
rid
you
of
go.
you. And you, but not anything else.
Okay, now just waiting for that all to feed through. Quick wire looking probably not great because goddamn those stacks are gonna take forever, but still. Okay. Legitimately, as we're gonna end the stream, I'm probably gonna leave you with you basically being at a clean slate, or at least a quote unquote clean slate with now unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
least the ability to start operating with unlimited power.
Indeed. Which by the looks of it, then, since this one's half a meter off, that means all that shit on the, up here on the copper is off the same amount. Since that's the biomass came off the copper.
The amount of excess screws you have right now is both beautiful and annoying.
Yeah.
Research.
Hey Sap, how do you control which way the... Wait, no, I think I may have figured it out.
Oh. Once you have it, press R.
Oh shoot, wrong button.
Yep. You can either do it while you're placing it, like right now. You can press R and you can see which intake and outtake. Or you can do it when you're actually, like, have it locked in. And if, say, for whatever reason, you're like, oh, wait, it's the other way around, you can do it again. That is very far.
Yeah.
This is why I love blueprints. The idea and concept that I can just make a blueprint right now and I can just make a full set of iron plates.
Son of a bitch.
So nice. Oh god, you're doing it this way? Okay. Interesting. Not gonna say it's wrong, it's just interesting. Wrong way.
Damn it!
Pay attention to the arrows. Yep. Anything else already finished clearing up? Not yet. It's getting there eventually, surely, but slowly but surely. Done. You're done. Jesus. Okay.
Okay, I dumped all the concrete I had in my inventory, and so it's
No.
okay. That's nice.
Wait a minute. Nicely optimized concrete. Glorious. Well, not nicely optimized. You forgot to downgrade the
It's
power
just
for that,
barely
but still.
under it.
Yep. Well, in all fairness, you do have access to Mark II miners right now, but that's your choice if you want to go for that, which you haven't set up the foundry, which is how you make steel, which is why I kept recommending to start the foundry first, but it's totally fine. Do it the way you want to do it, because at this point, you have to start making bigger builds. You do not have enough. Don't even...
So you need 2 of those mini miners, some steel pipes, and something I haven't made yet, so I don't know what it's off the top of my head.
Modular frames. But remember, when you dismantle the miner, because you're gonna have to dismantle it, you get one of the mini ones, so you technically only need one.
Oh
and
no,
this...
it was enhanced industrial beams.
Oh, that's right, I forgot you need those fucking things, which are industrial beams and a fuck ton of concrete. And once again, that's why I said, would have been a smart move to set up the foundry.
Yeah.
Why are you not making anything? Oh, because you're not playing. So... And you're gonna go there, which means that.
Out of curiosity, do you have any of the iron steel bars on you right now?
No. So I recommend making foundry.
No. Yeah.
Right now you're going to make Mark 1 miners for the foundries, but I highly recommend that as soon as you start making steel stuff, instantly upgrade those to Mark 2 for very blatantly obvious reasons. I also duly hope that you have wish listed the blueprint for the Triple Foundry.
Yep.
That way you know what you need. Thank you.
Yep. Oh jeez. Forgot everything here got messed up a bit. Honestly, my brain was actually working on the Mark II miner, just get one out.
You can if you want to, but I highly recommend just getting all 3 out right now, because no matter what, you're going to be operating at 120 coal and iron per minute, so you might as well make a whole triple one.
Yeah, fair.
Which also means, don't forget, that you're going to be making a production where you need iron and coal, so you're going to have to feed one of these irons into it, so if you go all the way over there, doesn't matter, you're going to have to drag the coal there anyway, or drag the iron.
Yeah, that's true. This is very true.
Yep, so either way, you drag the coal or you drag the iron. But there's no choice. You gotta drag one of them.
Yep. Damn,
Yep.
this is it.
Like I said, welcome to the point where actually, like, shit starts getting real fucking complicated. That's what I was gonna say. If you're getting, like, tiers 3 and 4, or phase 3 and 4, you're gonna look back at this and be like, wow, this is so simple. Because I've been there once and once only, and I went, holy shit, this is so simple and nice.
Yeah. Screws got filled up, didn't they? Yeah, screws
Oh,
got filled
100%
up.
they got filled up. Like I said, you'd be shocked at how much you make, but at the same time, how little you make. It's an extreme conundrum that just baffles me every time. as to how in the fuck you're always making so many screws, but at the same time, it's never enough screws. Ugh, watching that concrete flow is so satisfactory. Hey! Beep boop. Beep boop. Right now, for your sake, I'm gonna set up a real quick my hyper optimized blueprint. I'm gonna set up an iron plate for you. Won't turn it on. I won't connect it, but I'll just place it.
Sounds good.
This fucking cable's for dude. I hate it.
I know, I know.
Who are you intersecting with? First off, you're intersecting with these guys. That's fine. You're not actually hitting anything proper. Oh, you are hitting this one proper. I'll delete that. And here, am I intersecting with anything up here? I'm intersecting with the fucking conveyor belt. Fuck. I mean, it's gonna look. No, I'm not gonna place it. That's gonna look so disgusting. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass for you. Honestly, yeah. At this point, for the most part, until you start getting like really complicated shit, like I said, if you want to futz around with fluid, boy, it gets complicated. But right now, you're just having to master the basics. Master the basics and make a build.
Are any of the competitions just revolving around going up to higher places and distance?
What do you mean higher places?
Usually when it takes more energy to pump water up higher and the like.
Yes, that is a thing. If you actually look in the build menu, there is a water pump option, which allows you to lift another 20 meters. So that is a thing. That is an issue.
Okay.
And then, like you said, distance is also an issue. So you also will have to use a pump for distance as well. And the way the water flows also matters. It flows both forwards and backwards until eventually you unlock valves, which allow you to lock a flowing direction, which is super nice. But until then, you kind of just have to deal with what you got. And again, for the most part right now...
No, I was, yeah, when you said it could flow either way and everything, I was like, I thought that was going to be a problem immediately with the water buffers and everything. It's like, it seemed like everything could potentially flow out of the coal things.
Yeah, no. Like that level of stuff, it's not that bad. When it comes to being bad is when obviously, like, if you shoot it up top, you're going to need to find a way to lock it up there without trying to fill up back down. And yada, yada, yada. But like I said, that is like super complicated shit that if you want to get to that complication, you can. But for now, as long as you keep it as simple as we did with the coal generators, you do not have to worry about it that much.
Okay, and I can see what you mean about this getting steadily louder.
Yeah, no. Legitimately, eventually this game gets stupid fucking loud because every machine, as you start getting more and more processing, It gets louder and fucking louder. Hey, don't forget, you can underpower them and you can make it work.
Yep. I was just debating whether or not I should switch these over to 4 constructors just because that'd be 60 per minute.
Why would you only use 175? Actually, 180.
What?
Why would you only use 180?
What do you mean? This thing says it's popping out 240 a minute.
Yeah, so why are you only using 180? Add a 5th one.
I don't have a blue for that yet.
I know you don't, but hey, guess what? What do? Just either make a 3 to 2 or 2 2 1.
Fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that honestly, you don't have to rely on blueprints that much. As in, like, oh, I can only work in the parameters of blueprints. No, you can mix and match blueprints. Blueprints are just a bigger puzzle piece. It's a pre-built puzzle piece. It's super nice. Yeah. So at that point, you have arrived to the point
I have
where
everything I need.
Yep, you now reached the point where you now are actively aware of everything that you need to continue on. And anything from here on out is basically you having to learn it, because everything from here on out is going to get more complicated, but it's also more of the same. So that's on you.
I created an Excel spreadsheet called Satisfactory.
There you go. Can you get a decent camera for 150 or less? 100%. Also, actually, wait, that depends on what your definition of decent is. If you're talking about like a handheld camera that's like not the best thing in the world, yes. If you're talking about something with like 20 megapixels, probably not. But yeah. Most of your shit's already cleared up. I've mostly cleaned up a lot of your things that I've already finished filtering out. I shall finish up here. Well, also clean up your spogoot cables while I'm at it. I'll leave the ones that are quote unquote necessary still. Oh, ow, bitch. Also, number one, that's not a camera, that's a webcam. And number two, if you have an iPhone, I know iPhones are expensive. They work better than webcams. Because what you want is face tracking. You don't just want a decent quality camera. A decent quality camera doesn't have face tracking as well as you wish they would. I don't think Android has that good of a face tracker. I could be wrong. I know for a fact that Apple does, though. I know that Apple for sure has like an incredible face tracker. Android, I cannot promise anything.
And I can't speak up for Android right now either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I also have an Android. I personally do prefer Android, but I already had a webcam. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but that's also kind of why my tracking is like kind of hit or miss sometimes. But yeah, honestly, if you're gonna go for trying to like track for like a VTuber, you're either gonna need to make sure that A, the webcam is literally listed for face tracking, because again, VTubing is more about face tracking than anything, or get an iPhone. Literally, if you can find an old iPhone, like an iPhone like 10 to 12, I want to say, are still being supported. I could be wrong. I'll go with that. Literally, they're cheaper. They're probably like $300 at this point, and you could just use those instead. And instead of using them as phones, straight up just literally use them as face trackers. I think it works best with VTube Studio, though. I could be wrong, but I know you can also do a VC face. How? I don't know, because I don't have an Apple. But I know almost every single VTuber, if you ask them, being like, hey, what do you use for face tracking? They will almost unanimously say, I just have a burner Apple phone. Like, straight up, it's like just an old Apple phone that they just use as a face tracker, because for some reason, well, actually, no, not for some reason, Apple just Drew wants to know what your face looks like at all fucking times. So they have an extremely fucking sophisticated face tracker program. Long story short, there's a reason why when the moment you hold that Apple phone to your face, it automatically unlocks when it reaches your face. And it does it accurately, only for you. There's a reason why. Because, boy, Apple, for all that they're assholes for, they are really, really, really fucking good programmers. By the way, this is a personal thing. Obviously, it's totally up to you. I recommend that if you ever need to build extensions, just build with blueprints for the foundations. Because now you have to delete these one at a time versus having to just nuke it with a blueprint. Your choice, though, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're pretty good there. At this point, I can leave the young grasshopper. I'll be honest, I saw this taking way longer. I thought being on this for like 2 weeks. But honestly, you picked up a lot faster than I thought you would.
Ouch.
Bitch, I saw the spagoot that you made in the desert. I saw the spagoot you were making here. If I didn't yell at your fucking ass very first thing, we would still be on biomass.
I don't want to agree, but I can't find a reason.
Yeah, and if I didn't also instantly shove you towards the blueprint maker, you would also still not be using blueprints.
At least I made everything before you got on today.
Yes, you did. I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy. It's gonna be exciting. Maybe in the future, in near future, because obviously on Saturday I'm gonna be starting Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. We can do a legitimate world where we work together, and I don't have to just stand there suffering the entire time, and see just how far we can actually get in that instance. Maybe.
No, yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say maybe that's a 1.0 thing, but I don't know. I don't know how multiplayer is gonna work in 1.0 because, as we can see and as we've experienced, multiplayer right now, I don't want to say it's a travesty, but boy, there are glitches.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what 1.0 is gonna look like. It's gonna be fucking amazing. But at the very least, I'm probably once again not gonna touch this game until 1.0 comes out, which hopefully isn't too long. Really, hopefully. Really hopefully. But who the fuck knows? Coffee Stain takes their time until everything is good to go. With that being said, I'm mute you for outro. You mean the laptop's built-in camera? I mean, again, as long as something has a modicum of face tracking, it works. But obviously, the better the face tracking, the better it will work with a VTuber. But with that being said and done, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for joining me for yet another goddamn Satisfactory playthrough. Honestly, I love these streams. They're super simple, they're super chill, and quite frankly, it seems like a lot of you guys actually do enjoy it. I think like they're one of my bigger audience viewing numbers occasionally. Maybe I just like watching the casualness, which is very possible. I probably should try that for a little while, but maybe when 1.0 comes out, or when I just feel desperate once again to go back to Satisfactory. But yes, Cthulhu, on Saturday, we'll be coming back to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I know nothing about that game, except for apparently it got really popular for being both over the top, a joke, and because Nano Machine, son! The one only line I know from that game. But with that being said and done, I will see you on Saturday when it's going to be tough. I know that Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, unlike the Metal Gear games, is basically like a weird pseudo Ninja Gaiden-esque thing, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds really fun. It's like Dark Souls on steroids and crack at the same time. It's gonna be interesting. But with that being said and done, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky, and subscribe on YouTube. Live on YouTube. And for all that being said, I love every single goddamn last one of you, and I will see you on Saturday for some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Nanomachine.